What's going on, Assassins? It's Darkstrider, and we end the Taco Tuesday trifecta with Assassin's Creed Origins. Now, we have Anubis as our normal mode god, and as I tell you guys every week, normal mode means that at level 40 you can actually take part in these fights, and if you're a little bit stronger or more confident in your skills, you may be able to do it a level or two earlier. Anyway, Anubis, as I said, normal mode god. He will be level 40 if you're level 40. If you have the DLCs, he will increase in level as you increase in level. So if you're level, let's say 50, he's level 50, and you know, everything in between and beyond, all the way to 55, which is the max. Anyway, his attacks are going to be the bone cages that he puts up. After you defeat his minions, they will turn into little circles of shadow and flame. He does have a wall of shadow of flame that he will throw, and he also launches off the burning jackals that he sends towards you. Now, speaking of his minions can be affected by the hazards that he has, by the attacks. If you do fight the minions, it'll be between 75, 50, and 25% of his health. At 25, they become these jackals, but everything else, they will be bipedal. You'll have to defeat them and make sure that you defeat them all. They are tethered to his health, and if you miss one or two of them, the bubble on his chest will not pop. You're going to continuously hit that bubble on his chest with arrows as you run around, dancing around this arena. You're not going to get too close, otherwise you'll take damage. You're not going to go too far. If you go outside that yellow circle, you'll end up actually restarting the entire fight, so you definitely want to be careful with that. And then, of course, grab those bags. They will give you extra arrows as you run around. For defeating him, you'll get 1,000 XP, 250 drachma, and you'll get a tier 1 god item. If you already have the items, like I have all the items, you get another 1,000 XP. And collectively, if you take part in these battles, and we defeat collectively 10,000 gods as a community, you'll get a tier 3 god item until you've got them all. Now, Sekhmet is our hard mode god. What that means is that she's going to be 3 levels higher than your highest level. So I'm level 55, she's level 58, as are her minions, and everything in between. So if you're level 40, she's going to be level 43. Keep that in mind as you're battling her. The same rules of combat that I explained to you for the Anubis fight, they apply here as well. Keep circling around, taking out her minions, taking out that bubble on her chest, and avoiding her hazards. She has a fire beam that comes off of her head. It'll split into 2 later on in the fight. She also throws a couple of fireballs, and then she has a circle that appears on the ground, and it will start to fill in with flame, so just be careful of that as well. You want to, again, keep picking up those bags so you have extra arrows, you stay in the fight, and avoid the zones that I told you, the outer zone and the inner zone. Now, as far as gear, the gear that I have is actually from the gods, so it's all like health on hit, health on crit, not just for the melee, but for the ranged. If you don't have anything like that, you may want to invest in anything that has damage over time. Alright? DOT items will include anything that has poison on hit or bleeding on hit. In the case of poison on hit, obviously the person or the god gets poisoned, and health slowly trickles away every few seconds. The same thing with bleeding on hit, it would just be a bleeding effect rather than a poison effect. So make sure you've got that kind of stuff. As far as like shields, it really doesn't matter, and of course the clothes really don't matter either. The clothes are just there as cosmetic effect. Alright? So do that, and for winning, you'll get 1,000 XP, 250 drachma, and a tier 2 god item. Again, if you have all the items, you'll get another 1,000 XP. You could actually farm the gods. And honestly, for a hard mode god, you should get a little bit more XP. That's kind of weird. Anyway, in every major town, you will find Retta and his Nomad's Bazaar. He sells carbon crystals. I tell you guys all the time, never buy these things because you could find tons of them, and later on in the game, you'll have to upgrade your equipment using that stuff. He also sells Heka chests, which are a way of gambling. By buying a Heka chest, you have a chance of getting a legendary or an epic item. Legendary items in this game are way better, so you definitely want more of them. And you have a chance to actually get duplicates. Every day at around 8 p.m. Eastern, he'll give you a brand new daily quest and give you a Heka chest for winning. Being that he didn't do it this time, I'm just going to pull a Heka chest and see what happens. So I actually got a bow. I think I have this bow. I'll probably sell it off. Anyway, that's all there is for this video. I really do hope you enjoyed it. Please make sure you like and subscribe. It helps this channel out an awful lot. As always, I want to thank each and every one of you for watching. And until next time, take care, be good, stay safe, take care of each other. I'll see you guys all in the next one. And you know how we end this. For not having a daily, it's definitely Yah Yeet.
Yah Yeet!